Erin Lorch. I am the wife of AA Erin Lorch, and I have been a teacher the last 7 years. I've been in church ministry, and I have a heart for teaching and sharing both my faith and literacy, English, all of those things. It's the hardest job in the whole wide world. I don't care what anyone says. We are working with human beings, and human beings have free will, and human beings don't always do what we think they ought to do. And being a teacher today, you can be faced with children from all walks of life, from all backgrounds, all different sorts of needs. And it's hard to be able to meet every single need. And ultimately, that's not our job. Even if you're told, or I've been told, it's your job to reach the student, it's your job to modify everything to meet their needs. We know as faith-filled people, we cannot do that alone. Like, there's no possible way. Only through God, only God himself can complete, can help, can heal each person. And so, as a veteran teacher myself, I can confidently say, you are doing what you can. Like, God has given you what you can handle, and that is not meant to tell you that you need to constantly be in the face of, disrespect or apathy. I'm not saying that those things are acceptable, but just know in those moments or with those really difficult students that, like, God has placed them in your life for a reason. You're allowed to have human emotions, but I think it's our role, it's your role as a teacher to think, okay, if this were me, how would I want to be treated? Or think, even if it's not you, because you're somehow perfect, that you are this is Jesus. Jesus is coming to you in this child. And I have had to say that to myself more times than not, because I have not been always the model teacher. I've not always been the most patient. How can you be when you're faced with what seems like all the world's problems? But I think we remind ourselves that God put them in your life for a reason. And at the end of the day, you might only be able to love them. You may not be able to get through that math equation. You may not be able to get through that reading lesson. But their most important need first is to know that they are loved.